Get ready for a night of raw emotion, soaring vocals, and the kind of vibes that only rock indie band Mount Joy can deliver. So whether you're here to scream the lyrics or just lose yourself in the sound, this is your moment. And today we are talking with Matt Quinn, who is the lead singer of Mount Joy. Thank you so much for joining us, Matt. And let's start off with, who is Mount Joy and how would you describe the music that you create?
I always struggle with this, but I think we're like distilled the furthest down. I think we're like a folk rock band, but I do like to think that we have some rock moments, some more folk moments, some more sort of maybe approaching more experimental kind of moments. I think we were just kind of trying to make stuff that we think our friends would think is cool.
Yeah, that's great. And, Matt, tell me about this newest project, too, that you all have coming out, Hope We Have Fun. Is there a song on the album that you like the most or a song that you feel like fans will really gravitate towards?
I mean, there's a few. I think for me, I'm excited. There's a song, Pink Lady, that's really fun. Again, just us being goofy, like we sat down in a room together and really just like kind of made a jam together. It's very loosely about a very crazy bus driver that we had, and we imagined that if he had a wife that she would leave him and that she would leave him on a motorcycle, and that's sort of where the song came from. I don't know. Try to keep it fun and light. The spirit of it is just, it's all silly and fun, and if you try to make it too serious, then it loses the sort of power of music, I think, and becomes more of like a talent thing or something like that, when it's really just more about having fun and sharing a thing that we love to do. There's a couple features that we haven't released yet. We have a song with Gigi Perez called In the Middle that I'm really excited for people to hear, and a song with Nathaniel Rateliff called Wild and Rotten that I'm equally excited. So I think I could just list them all, but those are ones that I'm particularly excited for.
Now, has a fan ever said something to you that has really changed your perspective on your music or your craft?
Yeah, all the time. I think like any time people ask, like, when you're making a song now that you've played these bigger shows or whatever, are you like thinking about, trying to make something that will be big or something like that, which I do think is like sort of the death knell of art in some ways, is when you're thinking about money and thinking about things that like don't really move people outside of yourself. It's easier for us to like be a band and hopefully make good music when we're like really connecting with the thing that moves us the most, which is like, profound experiences, deeply sad experiences with fans where they're explaining loss and things like that, or even just like, look at this terrible Mount Joy tattoo I have. It tethers you to the thing that I think is important, which is just like, that we get to make things and share them with people, and that somehow we reach these people that we otherwise would never reach. And I think that part of it like sort of powers a band to make good music, I think, really, honestly. So I think definitely it's impacted us.
And what are you most excited about here for the stop in Cincy?
Oh man, well, I could say the cliche things in terms of like chili and things like that, but I think I'm out on chili. But I will say we've had some great times in Cincinnati. Like as a band, you see this really limited cross section of any city that you get to go to, but can't wait to get back.
All right, Matt, thank you so much. And hey, guys, be sure to check out Mount Joy's show at MegaCorp Pavilion on June 12th. Tickets are on sale now at mountjoyband.com.